All right. Picture this scenario. You're sitting in your living room and you're staring at a Mona Lisa painting. And all of a sudden this owl flies into the room. You grab the owl, you put it on your stove, and you start cooking it. Out pops its brain, and you take its brain and you put it in your tummy. Now I know that sounds like a weird story, but the reason why I created this video is because a lot of you are probably losing deals, losing sales because of one thing. And if you get nothing out of this video except this one thing, I think it'll help increase your sales exponentially. More deals. What is that one thing? It is your ability to remember names. And I have a tough time remembering names because I go to a church where there is also a huge population of Nigerians, and a lot of the names are about 18 letters long. So it's very difficult. So I'm practicing this. I'm also a greeter now. So I'm practicing trying to remember their names because we also have people from other countries. And if you ever run into that, if you're a consultant, I promise you, you're going to run into that. So how do you recall names? There's a couple of ways to do this. If you're interested in this type of thing, let me know in the comments and I'll go a little bit deeper. But for now, let's just try and figure out a way to remember some names easily. So in the story that I just told, can you remember, first of all, can you remember what the story was that I told? Basically, you're sitting in a living room, you're staring at the Mona Lisa painting, an owl flies into the room, you grab the owl, throw it onto the stove, you start cooking it, all of a sudden its brain pops out, and you put it in your tummy. You eat it. You eat the brain, you put it in your tummy. That feels good. All right, so what's the significance of this story? So hopefully you won't forget this. The significance is one of the things that you have to do is you have to take a person's name and you have to convert it to a picture. So I take the name Lisa, just say you just met Lisa at a party. She is Mona Lisa. So anytime I meet a Lisa, it's Mona Lisa. It's a painting. The owl represents the name Al. This Al sounds like owl. So you're looking at a Mona Lisa painting. Al comes flying into the room. You take Al, you throw him onto the stove to cook him. What's the stove? Well, stove is very close to the name Steve. We also met Steve at the party. So we met Lisa, Al, Steve at the party. What pops out of Al? What pops out of the owl? His brain. Brian is close to brain. So we also met Brian at the party. Brian from now on is brain for me anyway. You could figure out another picture for yourself. So I take the brain and I put it in my tummy. Tummy is the picture for Tammy. So we met Lisa, we met Al, we met Steve, we met Brian, and we met Tammy. 5 people. So that's why I converted it into a story. Now again, you're looking at a Mona Lisa painting. An owl flies into the room. Grab the owl, throw the owl on the stove to cook it, and then out pops a brain. I take the brain, I put it in my tummy. So if you could do that, I would spend maybe 5 minutes a day thinking of names that either you're going to bump into, common names, or if you just met somebody today, convert that name as fast as humanly possible into a picture and then develop a weird story around it. I'm telling you, this alone will help you remember names. And if you practice this every single day, imagine meeting someone for 5 minutes at some event, and 6 months later you you come across them maybe at a mall, maybe at a baseball game or something, and you're like, hey Lisa, how's it going? Oh, hi Tammy, hi Brian, hi Steve, hi Al. You'll never forget their names for the rest of your life. Imagine if you're selling life insurance now. They're going to be looking at you like, wow, this person remembered my name. That's amazing. Anyways, spend some time, that's your homework, converting as many names as you can to pictures first. Don't worry about anything else. Just do that every day for, let's just say, for a week. Just spend 5-10 minutes. 5 names a day. Done. All right, thanks for watching. See you in another video. Bye for now.